Hey everybody, today we are out on a 2025 Parker 2420 on the Niagara River. Wanted to showcase it for you guys on the water, and today we're going to walk through a couple of the components and show you guys actually what makes a Parker the most durable fishing boat and family boat you guys can use on the Great Lakes or the river or wherever you may be boating at. So let's get started. The 2420 Sport Cabin, this particular one, we have a V6 300 Yamaha 4-stroke powering it. You can get a 350, you can get twin 150s, and you can also get twin 200 Yamahas. This is a great power source for this particular boat. We've had this boat out this weekend down on the big lake down at Erie. It did phenomenal, handled the waves, the chop in and out of canal side. We were thrilled of the performance of the boat. Over here you also have, getting a single, you also have the capability of getting a kicker that will bolt to a plate here. You can see you have an extended deck. The 2420, it's 24 feet of fishability. It is 28 feet overall in length. You have a swim platform back here, but what you guys also notice is the engine sits further back off of that extended swim platform. There is a tail on the bottom of this swim platform that is an extension. It gets a little bit cleaner running surface and cleaner water back to the engine for the best performance possible. But walking back through, you have a wave door that's going to keep any water from coming in. You also have your battery switch there. You can run it on 1 or 2 batteries. The boat is also equipped with a nice jump seat back here. So you just pick that up, just let it fall into place when you guys are tired of catching all the fish. Also back here you have a large insulated cooler which can act as a catch cooler. In the floor on both sides you also have floor coolers as well. They're deep and they're self-bailing, so any water or ice you guys have in there will melt and go out your side escape. We'll lock these up. Next to your cooler or catch cooler, you also have a see-through door for your bait well. Easy to see if your live bait is doing well or not. The entire deck though is very nice. It does have a washdown station back here that has a 14.5 gallon tank to it, so you guys can easily, when you get back to the dock, hose down the deck. So you can also see with doing that, you're gonna have water on the deck. It is a self-bailing deck. You can see all the cutouts here that are going to go straight to your drains into your bilge. But what Parker is known for is the size of their boats. You'll see the name of 2420, that is 24 feet in length. With the engine, you guys are looking at 28 feet overall. The boat itself is about 5,900 pounds. It has a 140 gallon fuel tank. It has a dead rise of 20 degrees. It will draft in only 16 inches of water, so it can handle pretty much anywhere you guys are looking to boat. Far out on Erie, somewhere closer to the shoreline, we'll get you in there. And the way these are built, they're robust. So any chop or any type of water you're in, Parker's going to handle the best, especially any walleye tournament, any king fishing tournament you guys are in. You guys are gonna save time based off of what I've learned is the aluminum boats, they're not a great running surface, they're heavy, little bit of a rougher ride, where the Parker is gonna save time getting out to your spots and back to your way stations, and then give you a smooth ride for either your charters or your family to enjoy. But the rest of the deck is equipped with rod holders on either side. You can outfit this boat to your fishing specs, whether you guys get rocket launchers or you guys get rails. You can also do a lot of the stuff up top on your roof, which is nice, which we'll show you. Up top here, we just have the grab rails here for you guys to outfit your roof the way you like. I like a nice option that Parker came out for 2025 is an adventure rack. So it's a huge rack that you guys can put tubs, more rocket launchers on for your fishing rods to have every accessible bait you guys can use out on the water. We also have a 115 VHF antenna paired with a Garmin 8610 screen, which we'll show you guys inside. But you guys can see with the space of the back, all the fishing space you have, if you do take, sometimes we have daughters or other friends that come with us, they can hang out up on front or doing a little bit of jigging up front, hitting the crappies. Coming around the side though, you can see it's a little rocky right now. We have plenty of space to walk around the top, grab your grab rail here, come back down, and you're back into the cabin. Going through the cabin though, what we noticed with picking up a fishing line for Colton RV and Marine, we wanted to cater to family fishing groups and then the charter boats. So the charter boats, they lose a lot of days in bad weather. So this boat can handle any type of weather, whether storms or calm seas. But a lot of times when it's raining, the boats we noticed didn't have complete enclosures. So this is a complete fiberglass cabin. It has a very nice fiberglass door that will absolutely keep you guys either warm or completely dry. Now this layout we have inside that we're gonna show you, the boat's a 10-passenger boat. The cabin inside, you can either get dual captain seats. We opted for the bench just in case a family wanted to get it, or charter guys wanted to get into this boat and represent Parker in their charter business. But we'll step through here. You have a nice little step. I'm 6'1", so you guys can see I have about 2 to 3 inches over the top of my head. The interior on this particular model is white and gray. They do have new interiors for 2025, either be blue, a little bit darker tan, a mocha color. They did a great job in the stitching, which they use the Parker logo, that I am a huge fan of. But going through the helm here, like I said, we have the 8610 Garmin screen that's paired with a 115 VHF antenna. Also a Garmin setup, so that package for me, running it down on Erie over the weekend was great, because we came back up the river. We were down on Erie all night, came back up the river about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and we couldn't see a lick. So the Garmin got us home. You guys can see these dotted lines of where we've been. We went up and down the river, didn't pick up our head or our eyes off the screen, and got back safe. So it did a great job doing us for the chart plotting, and I'm sure it would do great things for you guys looking for fish for you too. The boat also has a wet sound system. Everybody knows Wet Sounds is king of the stereo systems in boats. Parker is also a partner with them. Again, we were out Saturday, listened to tunes all night, had a great time. With that being said, hanging out in here, listening to tunes, it was dark. So the boat also has an LED light package. So Mike, if he steps back, it's light out here, so we have LEDs out that will shine out onto the deck at night when you're cruising. At night, it's awesome. It also has underwater lights, also known as spreader lights, and then it has cabin lights. So the cabin lights are here and back here. They also will go from white lights to see at night to also red map lights that give off the red hue so you guys can actually see out the windows while you're driving. One of my favorite features in this cabin while you're driving is the pass-through windows. So the front windows, you can see we have them up to let air come through. It's a great design so you actually can see in foggier days if the windows kind of get fogged up. You'll notice that both of our windows have windshield wipers. That is an option. You can get it on both windows or the single window. And then also you have sliders on the side that are equipped with a screen, have completely open, or we can close entirely and then they lock as well. What other things you guys have on the boat? It's a digital throttle, so it is a digital 300. And then it has all your switches and gauges like a normal boat. So your windshield wiper, it has 2 bilge pumps, so it has an aft and a forward bilge pump. And then all these guys here are just your reset fuses. What I do like about the newer boats is no more tacks. Everything's digital. So Yamaha has their command system up here. It'll already show you what we've already run out of the boat, about 30 gallons over the weekend. It gives you all your testers of where your battery levels are at, where your engine's at cooling and oil pressure, and then it also up here it'll show you what gear you're in, whether that be forward, neutral, or reverse. And then with this system, it's my favorite because it's really responsive. So on the cables there was a slight delay on some of the older boats. The new boats, being fly-by-wire, it's a dream, and the response is all there. Besides that, it does have trim tabs, and it also has a tilt steering wheel. And then this seat has, obviously you guys can see, the armrest and the bolster seat. But we can get this thing rolling, get it up on plane. We'll actually put this seat down because it is pretty calm out today. But any questions you guys can possibly have, you can put down in the comments. We'll be happy to answer them. Or you guys can check us out. All our boats at Colton RV are currently, some are down in our Orchard Park location, mainly a couple pontoons. All the bigger boats we do run out of North Tonawanda. It's easier to get you out on demo rides, being 2 minutes from the water. But we have this Parker in stock. We have other sport cabins on the way. We have center consoles in stock. We're happy to represent Parker and be a new Parker dealer in Buffalo. And we really think if we can get a couple of the charter guys out there to run these things, we can bring home some trophies for you guys and represent Parker in the walleye circuit and a couple of the other fisheries around here on Erie. So we'll take off here, get it up the plane. You can hear the power of that 300, but you can kind of see the bow come up, and we'll get this thing coming down on plane right now. You can see, and it runs like a champ. You can tell it's a little windy out. The Niagara River and Erie like to throw little chop when you're out on windier days, but it handles fine. The trim tabs really make a difference for when you guys have either a lot of fuel. Like I had a lot of fuel on it over the weekend, and you could kind of feel all that weight with another buddy in the boat that we had to kind of even the boat out. And then after we kind of had the trim tab set, we were hammered down all the way down to Erie to enjoy an evening down in Canal Side. But running the boat down during the daylight really gave me all the confidence in the world at night to come through the Peace Bridge, have all the electronics on the boat already to get me home safe. You do need a little bit of a tutorial of how to use them. At Colton RV and Marine, we make sure you leave the dealership either with a test drive, a demo ride, or obviously a walkthrough of how the boat operates, whether it's your electronics, your fuel, sometimes some of the routine maintenance we'll be happy to teach you guys how to do. But we always like to see you back in the dealership just to say hello some days. Now, being a sport cabin and being in some rougher water, it is a good boat to have. And then if the bite's really good, you guys can see down here, you got room to take a nap or stay out easily for 24 hours or even 48 hours, depending if you're with 2 or 3 people. And that's what the bench kind of comes in play. Wouldn't be too comfortable of a sleep, but you wouldn't miss out on the bite being out on the evening. The boat also under the center pad here, we'll slow down, also has a potty. Some places you go require you to have a potty. This is also a pump out potty. Just go to a dock, ask to be pumped out while you're getting fuel. They'll be happy to do it. Always tip your gas attendants. But if you guys are interested in driving this boat, seeing what it does, customizing your own, you can get this in multiple colors. This boat is Horizon Blue, comes in gunmetal gray, which we have a center console in gunmetal gray we can show you in the inventory, and really make it your own. You can get some of the things made, put on the boat at the factory, or our parts team will be happy to customize the boat the way you guys want it with using Parker options. So we can get anything from Parker that we could have got during the factory build for you after the fact as well. But give us a call. Our number is 716-694-0188. We're happy to get you guys out boating and fishing. And any questions you guys have, my extension number is 425, and I'm Jim. I'll be happy to help.